Yes.
Okay. And then when you entered the hospital, where were you guys waiting?
In the waiting area before they moved us into like a room.
And the two of you waited together?
Yes.
And he was concerned, asking for updates as well?
Yes.
Was he trying to be involved?
Yes, I guess, yeah.
And was there anyone else sitting with you guys waiting at the hospital?
The hospital staff, and then Jade's stepmom arrived.
Okay. And did Mr. Taylor wait until her family got there before he left?
I left before her family got there,
Okay. How long did you stay?
and probably till like 2 a.m. maybe.
And at that point, Mr. Taylor was still there?
He was still there when I left, yes.
Okay. And when you were at the hospital, did police ask you any questions?
Yes.
At any point later on, did they come back to question you?
At the hospital?
Yes, at the hospital.
Yes.
Or after that day, did they come back and ask you questions?
The police, no.
So they never served you with a search warrant?
No.
They never asked to look through your phone?
No.
Do you know if police ever contacted Mr. Jones?
I don't know.
Okay. And in the past year, have you had any contact with Mr. Taylor?
No.
Were you aware that detectives had interviewed him?
No.
And did you know that he moved to Utah for work?
Yes.
Did you have any way to get in touch with him?
No.
Did Miss Benning's family have his phone number or his contact information?
His phone number, yes.
And did Miss Bennings ever share with you that he had also gotten a job opportunity in Arkansas?
No.
Did she ever share with you that it was possible they were going to move there together to raise the baby?
No.
Did she ever share with you that they were discussing the baby named Jem together?
Yes.
She shared that?
Mm-hmm.
Just 1 second.
Can I please have some water?
Hang on just a moment.
Sorry.
Those are all my questions. Thank you, Ms. Jackson.
Any redirect?
Ms. Jackson, you were just asked if you talked to the police at the hospital, and you said you did.
Yes.
And then she asked if police came and talked to you again, and I believe you said no.
Mm-hmm.
Did Detective Adam Reese with the homicide unit, did he come and interview you?
Yes.
Or I guess actually you went to the police headquarters and did an
Yes.
interview with them
Yes.
there.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
then he's contacted you multiple times for follow-up.
Yes,
Is
I
that correct?
apologize. I wasn't sure if the police meant the detectives.
Yes, and that was the clarification that I wanted to make. During that time that Mr. Taylor was at the hospital, did you ever see him cry?
I did not.
Thank you.
Now, you were asking to say something?
Water, please.
Oh, okay, yeah, I thought you
Is-
said, can I? Yeah, we'll get you a cup of water.
Is this the cup?
He'll get it and help you down there.
Oh.
Any other questions?
No, if we could just request any Jenks material, any written or oral statements from this witness.
You have those?
Judge, I don't have James material for the bond hearing.
I mean, they're entitled to it, but, so you want to get that to them? When?
We can get it to them maybe later this afternoon,
Okay.
if they have a thumb drive that we can copy it to. Yes,
Okay.
I have
I mean, they're
one.
just talking about statements of witnesses.
Thank you.
All right, who's the next witness?
Dr. Aaron Carney.
Good afternoon. Could you please tell us your name and spell both your first and last name for us?
Yes, it's Dr. Erin Carney, first name E-R-I-N, last name C-A-R-N-E-Y.
And by being Dr. Carney, are you a medical doctor?
I am.
And what is your current occupation or place of employment?
I am a forensic pathologist.
And with whom are you affiliated?
So I work at the Center for Forensic Medicine. It serves as the Davidson County Medical Examiner's Office and the Regional Forensic Center for Middle Tennessee.
And if you could briefly, for the court, give us your background as far as educational and professional history.
So I earned my Bachelor of Science degree in biology from the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, and my medical degree from Vanderbilt University School of Medicine. I attended residency at anatomic and clinical pathology at the Johns Hopkins Hospital and a forensic pathology fellowship at the State of Maryland Office of the Chief Medical Examiner. And I've been employed here in Nashville for a little over 10 years.
And during the time you've been employed and working here in Nashville, have you participated in or conducted autopsies?
Yes, sir.
And approximately how many, if you can?
I've done over 3,000 autopsies.
And have you testified previously as an expert in forensic pathology in the various courts of this county and the state?
Yes.
All right, I would tender Dr. Carney as an expert in forensic
Any
pathology.
questions from the defense attorneys on that issue? Okay, all right, go ahead.
Thank you. Dr. Carney, to get to the point of you being here, did you conduct an autopsy upon the body of a young lady identified as being Jade Benning?
Yes, sir.
And when did that procedure take place?
I performed an autopsy on Miss Benning on March 7th, 2023.
Either prior to or in conjunction with preparing a report on this, did you review her medical history?
Yes, sir.
And tell us